What is up, Critics? Welcome back to the Money Fronts DLC. So, the drip feed for this DLC has been quite a bit of a mess. Cars available early, some technically not with the GTA Plus thing, buying it from the LS car meet. I mean, it's just been kind of crazy keeping track of everything. However, Rockstar has officially added 6 of those vehicles today. So, I'm going to Legendary Motorsport website. The Suzume is now available for all players, not just GTA Plus members. Obviously, you're gonna pay the full price, not the the free price. The LSCM Cheetah Classic, and of course the Minimus and the Tampa GT are now officially on the Summer San Andreas website, and the Walton L35 stock as well, and even on the Warstock website the new Bobcat security stockade. So you have all those vehicles now available. I mean, the only drift feed vehicle they haven't technically released yet is the drift variant of the Walton L35 stock, which is a separate car model with a wide body and stuff. So yeah, anyway, so I've already customized all the other vehicles, and the stockade we can't customize because it's a Pegasus vehicle. So the only one that we can customize today is going to be the LSCM Cheetah Classic, because I already did the Walton earlier this week. So just under $2 million. It's basically the Cheetah Classic wide body, but now what Rockstar is doing is they're sort of creating their own like body kit brand with the LSCM, which stands for Los Santos Car Meet. And now Rockstar is also specifying that the Car Meet Showcase vehicle is what it is, with unique body kit and limited customization, and the missile lock-on jammers built in, just like the Jester RY body, which now has the same name as LSCM. So both the same name, and they both now have disclaimers. I guess in the last DLC people were really upset, so Rockstar is sort of trying to, I guess, create their own sort of body kit brand with little to no customization, which doesn't make much sense. But anyway, I already went ahead and bought it. Here it is, and I have it parked here next to the Jester RR wide body, which is now called again the LSCM Jester RR. You might notice how that one has the livery removed, which yes, Rockstar finally did add that, for those of you who don't know, and that's the same case with this car too. So you can remove the livery that it comes with, but you can see the body kit here, which looks pretty cool on this, not gonna lie. At least it has proper fitment and everything, which is nice to see. I like the ducktail spoiler too. Looks awesome. So, what's this vehicle based on? Well, the base Cheetah Classic, it's primarily based on the Ferrari Testarossa mixed with the Ferrari 328 and the 288 GTO as well. So it's kind of like a mix of those 3 Ferraris. Now, the body kit on this one in particular, this crazy wide body, is primarily based on the Liberty Walk kit for the Ferrari Testarossa from real life. So it's almost identical, with the black flares, the ducktail spoiler that it has. I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's based on that. But alright, let's go ahead and check out the customization we got here. Even though the website says it's not much, but go to modify vehicle. At least we can drive it and stuff and sort of give an opinion on the driving feel and all that. So we got armor, brakes, engine, lights, leave them stock. Livery, thankfully you can remove the livery, so that's nice. I think it looks 1,000 times better without that. If Rockstar wouldn't have let us remove that, that would have been extremely annoying, like last time with the Jester, which is now fixed. But before it was forced, and you didn't really know until after you bought it. At least Rockstar has disclaimers everywhere now. Plates, I'm doing my black plate, and I do have a Ferrari plate. We'll do that. Respray. For this, I mean, I'm gonna go with a nice metallic Torino red. We might even do maybe like a Formula red, and then yeah, Formula red with Torino red pearl. That looks good. And the equivalent for this car goes on the door. Transmission, turbo, wheels. Now the stock wheels are pretty nice. These are pretty much identical to the Giga Mesh from the street category, you can see there. But the stocks actually go in a bit further compared to these. If I go back and forth, you can see they are pretty different. The tire pattern is different as well. So that's interesting. Although I feel like this car looks a bit better. It's a lot of spokes, right? So I'm gonna go to the street category, and I'm gonna throw on the Cosmo Mark IIIs. I think these look a little better. Just my personal opinion on this car, look a little cleaner. And we'll do the black spokes. I think that looks really good against the wide body there. Windows, do some light smoke. I really wish they would have let us do trim color, you know, to change the interior color. There might be a, I wonder if the merge glitch, if you do the merge glitch on this car, if it allows you to change the interior color, who knows. But if I remember correctly, the Jester the wide body one, I believe it allows you to change the interior from what I remember. So I don't know why Rockstar didn't do that for this one. And of course, no other visual customization, which is a real shame, but at least you have a website disclaimer now before you spend a ton of money on it. But let's go ahead and exit to ground. Let's see how it drives. One plus, though, that I do think is important to mention about the LSCM Jester RR and this LSCM Cheetah Classic is the fact that these two cars, they are usable in tuner races. So LS Car Series races, they are usable in those. And from what I've been hearing, this Cheetah is most likely the new king for performance in those two. We're gonna have to wait and see Brothy's testing and stuff, but that's what I've been hearing. So yeah, all right, floor it. Got insanely good steering response. The regular, I don't remember the regular Cheetah having this good of steering response. It's literally like instant. Wow. It's like this thing's glued to the ground. See how it does over the curb. Extremely stable. Wow. Drives very well. A few more corners here. I'm surprised it drives well. I mean, the regular Cheetah Classic drives super nice, so this one I feel like it has better steering response though. See how it does this. It's a difficult corner. Wow, that's I'm surprised how stable this thing is over the more bumps. This thing is just like a brick glued to the ground, doesn't? Wow. A little more speed. Okay. Well, I am impressed. This thing drives very nice. So I guess it has that. The next question is, can it mid-drive? Let's see. Yes, it does. Nice. First person. Okay. So at least it doesn't drive like poo, and you can remove the livery, and it's usable in tuner races, even though it has no visual customization. I guess some people in the community might be able to make the argument that it is somewhat worth it, kinda, you know. Although, I don't know. I feel they should have done something, anything. They're trying like this new body kit identity, like Liberty Walk, with no other visual customization, which I think is just dumb when they already have existing options like hood, spoilers and stuff like that. I don't see why, you know, obviously there's some options they can't transfer because the wide body's in the way, but the options that they could transfer, I don't see why they didn't, you know, have it available on this, correct? The hood, spoiler and stuff like that. I don't see why they didn't do that. It's a bit strange to me, but all right. Manage vehicles, preferences, doors, all. Everything, you know, still opens up, so that's nice. The fact that you can't change the interior color on this one either is a bit disappointing. So yeah, you know, same stuff there. No exhaust options either. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. I feel like Rockstar is just finding an excuse to make us pay for overpriced wide body vehicles with like literally zero to no effort put into them, just so that, you know, we're forced to buy them for tuner races. I think is my sort of like guess here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Thanks again for watching. Hope this was helpful. Also, let me know if you guys are actually gonna buy this thing. Very curious to see your opinions down below in the comments. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.